Sue. Welcome to our next installment of the Tai Chi 8 form that we started working on last week. And we'll just hopefully progress through the entire thing today. And if I have time, I'll do a chair version. And if not, we'll do that next time. So let's start right now with just a quick warm-up. So just go taking our feet apart, a bit wider than shoulder stance, called high horse stance. And then bending the knees, maybe tilting the tailbone down, lifting the head, chin in, bending the knees, and just tapping back around, back and forth. See if you can just touch. And when we're doing this, we want to try and get the back of the hand to hit the area around here, the small of the back, which is where also the kidneys are. So just warming up and just being loose here. Being just very casual, very loose, trying not to hold any tension anywhere, just moving your hips, moving your knees, moving your shoulders, moving your neck. A nice, very gentle way of loosening up, warming up. This is a nice thing to do every day if you want, just to do this. And if you wanted to, you can even go up higher. Give yourself a pat on the back if you want. Just coming back round. And then just slowly coming back to a gentle resting position. Bringing the arms out in front, breathing in. And exhaling. So breathing in, so coming in, we're rounding up the back. Bending the knees, coming up, breathing in, opening up the upper chest a bit, upper back as well, but not doing a big back bend. We're just sort of almost as if you were looking up and coming back. Going up and down and up and down. And then just bringing your hands down. Hands on your hips, just doing some nice hip circles. I'm just going to do 5 on each side. But as you do this, or you can stop this, you can go 10 times, 20 times. It depends on what you're needing at this particular moment. Other way. Down, down your knees. If you want, you can bring your feet closer together, your knees closer together, and just doing 5 knee rotations. And the other way. And then especially just moving your foot out and taking your right shoulder towards your left knee, just doing a little gentle twist. Moving around, that's 2 and 3, we'll do 10, 5 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And just putting hands on your hips, allowing yourself to come back up and taking your heel up and then toe, heel and toe. Notice how you're bending your knee on the heel and lifting it up on the toe. So you're doing some more work there on your leg, on your quadriceps, and on your hamstring. And then going outer and inner. If you want, you can do this beside a wall, or if you have a chair, you can bring it beside a chair if you need that balance. And then other side going up and down, up and down, up and down, and side to side. And then coming back and just doing some shoulder rotations. 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just doing some gentle neck circles. Trying to keep your shoulders away from it so we're not moving around like this. Just moving your neck. And if you can't go back or any direction, just modify as you need to. Some people can't go back like this, so just go to a neutral position. And if you hear any cracking or anything, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So just moving around. And then bringing it back up. So we'll just start now with we'll do a recap of the first 2 movements, which were the opening sequence and then the cloud hands to the left, and then we'll start in with the next 2 moves. The cloud hands are repeated throughout. The majority of the moves in this are cloud hands, so once you get the cloud hands, you have half the moves. So that's an important thing to remember. So you've basically got it. Don't worry if you don't get it right away. The main thing is to be moving and to breathing. Eventually you'll get it. I always tell people the first day I did Tai Chi, I was completely uncoordinated and now look at me, still uncoordinated. But anyway, so you're in Charlie Chaplin mode. Feet are out, so your kind of knees are in line with the feet, and you can have your hands here just gently, just taking a moment to breathe. Set an intention for this next movement, just that you'll be relaxed and will enjoy it. Don't worry about the actual sequence. The form is more important than actually learning. And it comes with time. Trust me, it comes with time. And if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Just keep going or start over. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're just going to come over to one side, not so much that you fall over, and just take that foot, the left foot, and bring it out and make it in line, up and down, and then move over to the other side just enough to get your other foot over. Look that your feet are kind of in line. If they're not, bring them up, and then just bring your hands up like this into a little circle and in. So what we're doing here is we're just coming up like this, and you notice I'm bringing them in to here. So your hands are a bit away, just a bit beyond your ears, and you want to have some space under here. We're not being crunched in. We want to be relaxed or loose. Just breathing in. Hands are just past the shoulders, coming back in. So now we're going to do our cloud hands to the left. So when we do that, we start by taking the right hand down, the left hand across the chest, and the left foot in, and the left foot goes out, and the right hand comes across your belly button area, and then you bring the right foot in. We talked about this in cloud hands. The hand that's on the bottom, that moves around the bottom, that's the leg that you move. So we're going to do 3 movements to the left, and again, it's starting with the left foot, so doing the transitions on the side. So make the transition here, so the left hand is coming across the belly button, this one's coming around here, a bit above the heart if you can. So there we go. Now we're going to switch hands. Right hand's coming across. So that's one set. 2 more to go. It's 1. You can follow your hand, the hands if you like. That's 2. And last one. And keeping your feet a bit slightly apart. Just bring your hands any way you can back to that Qigong breath position. Just going to breathe in and breathe out. So now what we're going to do is called working the shuttle. It's a reference to working weaving. It's originally called For a Maiden Works the Shuttle, but I think guys can probably do this too, so it's not, I'll call it working the shuttle. So what we're doing is like at the beginning, the very beginning movement, we're going to shift over our weight into the right foot. So this is creating a hollow leg here. We're just going to bend that right leg and take the left foot and move it up like this. So the knee is bent, the heel is down, toes coming up. Our torso is still straight. And what we're going to do as we put the foot down like this, as we put the foot down, we're going to swivel our body towards that foot. So almost like your belly button is kind of in line with that foot. So you're coming up like this, and you're keeping the foot there. As you put the foot down, you're coming across. Now what you're doing with your hands when you do that is you're protecting your head from a kick. So you're putting the foot down, you're going to take the left hand, because it's the left foot forward, and put it up around your head. It's not right here, it's a bit here. And you're going to take the right hand and push forward because you're repelling. And then you're just bringing that back foot in. And I think the reason we do that is so that you don't fall over, because you're in an awkward position. You need to be strong. It's a martial art. It's a defensive mode, so you're blocking. So then you come back here, and we do that on the other side. But let's just do this on the right side on the left side one more time. Shifting the weight over to the right, foot comes up. As you put the foot down, you swivel, and as the foot comes down, the left hand comes up, the right hand goes forward, and then this comes up. Now just a note here, you don't want to be completely straight like that, because then if someone was to come like that at you, you would have no way to push back. So they call it 70%. So you have like a 70% bend in your elbow, so that way if you had to, you can still straighten and do some more, a defensive maneuver here. So you just want to always have a slight bend here. And then all you're doing is just coming back to the center. And you think you would do a breath here, but you don't. And I didn't make this one up. So now we're shifting over to the left, taking the right foot, putting it up, and as we put the foot down, we swivel over, take the right hand up towards blocking our head, protecting our head, moving our arm out, slight bend in the arm, coming in, coming back, breathing in, and out. So let's do that one more time. So we've just done the cloud hands, so we're going to shift our weight over to the right. Foot comes up. As you put the foot down, you're swiveling and the arms are moving at the same time. Bringing that foot in, coming back. Moving over to the left side. This allows the right foot to step up. As you put the foot down, you're coming up, going forward, bringing that foot in, coming back in, doing a breath. Let's do the 3 moves together now, and then we'll move on to the next move, which is a kick. So we're starting in our Charlie Chaplin. I'll go back a bit. And so moving over to the right, taking the left foot out just to that comfortable stance. You don't have to be as wide as me. It's just, I have wide, long feet, so I'm going to have my foot there, and then moving over to this side, coming up and over, down, checking the feet, seeing that they're kind of in line with each other. Arm coming up, breathing in, breathing out. So we're doing cloud hands to the left, which means the right hand comes down, the left hand arm comes across, the left foot comes in, and then the left foot goes out. The right hand comes across. We start moving the torso around, bringing that right foot in. Now we go for 3. So we're going. So notice the left hand's on the bottom, so the left foot comes out. Then we switch on the side. The right hand comes around. That's 1 set. Switching. You can even follow around like this, going out. And don't worry about when you move your foot. Just wait till you get to the end, and we'll work on the intricacies later. Going around, last set. Keeping some space between your feet, and then just bringing the hands in for the breath. And then we're just shifting the weight, taking that left foot out, bending this knee. This is up there. And as you put the foot down, you're going to swivel your torso over that foot. This hand's coming up to protect your head, and you're moving this arm out. Again, it's a bend, not straight. And then coming back. And then shifting the weight over to the left. Right foot comes out. And then as we put the foot down, we swivel. Right hand comes up to protect the head. This moves out. Foot comes in. Here we go. So when we come back, we're going to do a breath, and the next movement is just a kick, and it's just called a kick. So when you do what you do here, we're kicking to the left. So we're going to have the left hand in front. So when we've done our breath, as we bring the hands in on the exhale, we're going to bring the left hand in front of the right hand like this, and cross in front of your heart. And you're going to move your weight over to the right. You're going to kickstand your left foot. And what we're going to do, I'm not going to do a full kick right now. I'm just going to do a modified version. All we're going to do is put that foot out like that, as if you were kicking. Like this is the movement. However, to work your way up to that, because it's a balance posture here, I just go out like this. Now what's important here is that you don't want to have you want your hand to be in line with your foot. So you want your nose to be looking at your hand, like in line with your hand, and the hand is in line with your foot. That's the most important thing. You don't want to be like this, you don't want to be like this. This is the movement. This is more important than getting a kick up here. So that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about. Form is always going to be more important at this point than how high you can get or how flexible you are in anything. So I say that in all my classes. It's all about technique. And then so here we go. So we've just done the Qigong breath. And as we bring the hands in, the left hand's coming in front, we start shifting the weight to the right. We kickstand our left foot because all the weight's here now, so this allows the leg to move. And all we're doing is we're swiveling the whole body at the same time. And the hands aren't touching, they're actually apart. So you're just going to swivel your whole body as you open up like this. There you go. So this leg is bent. That leg is fairly straight. Again, we're not super straight. They're like this. Check your position. Then we come in, and as we come in, we're just going to bring the right hand in front. Put the weight on the left side. Kickstand the right foot and then swivel the whole body. Kick. Notice my hand is in line with my foot, in line with my nose. Coming back, then we breathe. So let's just do that kick sequence on its own. So we'll do the breath to make sure that we've got some space. So breathing in, and then when we exhale, breathing out, we're going to bring that left hand in front, shift the weight over, kickstand the foot, and then just open up, look at, and come out. Coming back in, right hand in front, left, and kickstanding, looking out. Coming in. So what you can do with this, if you wanted to try a kick, is when you're coming in and you're kickstanding, all you're doing is going like this and back. It's a kick, so you don't have to hold it in the air. It's not a balance pose in that sense. When you're kicking someone or something, you're not holding it in the air because then they can grab your foot. So you can just play with this. Like this is how I do it. Is just to get this, just go back and forth. Or if you want to, you can just go perfectly, great, and wonderful. So that's a good way to do it. So let's work those, and then we have some more cloud hands, and then we just have one more movement, and we have it. So let's start at the beginning. I'll move over here, and we'll try and do what we've accomplished until now. So we'll have our feet together. Let's take a moment to take a breath, just to absorb what we've been learning. Feel the energy, feel what's happening in your body too. Just sort of, because there's all Qigong, Tai Chi, it's all about energy, bringing energy into the body, unblocking blockages, unblocking the areas where we have blocked our Qi, and so just sort of feel how it's going. Is your heart rate up a bit from doing the kicking? Perfectly fine. Just get a sense of how you're feeling in your body, always being aware of what's going on with your body and how it's been affected by what we've been doing. So just maybe even close your eyes. Breathing, pressing down, making sure that your toes aren't crunching up. That's a way that we often hold tension. Just being relaxed. Knees are slightly bent, feeling very soft, feeling the breath coming in and relaxing you. Breathing. If you like, sometimes in Tai Chi they put the tongue behind the top of the mouth, the top of the back of the teeth. I can't do that because I'm talking while we're doing this, but you can think about it that way. But just breathe any way that you need to breathe. I'm not emphasizing inhaling here, exhaling here, except for this. This is natural. You open up the chest, you're breathing in, you're coming in, you're breathing out. So, but other than that, really don't worry, just breathe. That's the most important thing. So here we go. Over to the side, stepping that foot out, coming down. Moving over to the other side just enough so you can bring that foot over, looking down, checking down that your feet are sort of in the right area. Breathing in if you wanted to here, exhaling if you wanted to here, but you don't have to. So cloud hands to the left, so which means the right hand comes down, the left hand comes across, the left foot comes in, left foot goes up, and the right hand is moving around. And again, the arms aren't really moving, it's your torso that's moving and bringing that right foot in. So now we do our go for three. So transition, come around, try and keep the top hand above the heart. So the left hand's on the bottom, the left foot goes out, switching around. Bringing the other one around, so that's one. Here we go, left foot out, switch, right hand on the bottom, so right foot comes in, that's two. Let's go one more. I'll make this on, and then stepping out. And then when you bring that right foot in, don't go all the way in, just go so that we have some space. And as I said, I'm over here, and all I'm going to do is just bring my hands together and breathe in and breathe out. And so now we're going to do working the shuttle, which means our hands are still in this position. Again, some space here. Weight over onto the right. Take the left foot out, bending that right leg, and then as we put the foot down, we swivel, bring this left hand here, right hand out, but it's bent, coming in, coming back into that Qigong breath position without doing a breath, coming over, shifting up. Okay, then as we push the foot down, we're swiveling over, coming up. Now remember, when we come back, and bring the foot in, and we come back, we're going to do a breath, and when we do the exhale, we're going to bring the left hand in front, weight on the right, kickstand the left, do your kick. The hands come in, right hand in front, and then swivel the whole body and kick. And then bring the fans in and doing a breath. Now we're going to do cloud hands to the right and then cloud hands to the left. And I think that's as far as we're going to get today. Because the next sequence after this is kind of complex, a bit complicated, but not hard. It's just, it has a lot more moves than the other ones have had. So again, having some space, we're just going to breathe in and then breathe out. And so because we're going to the right, the left hand comes down, the right hand comes across, the right foot comes in, the right foot goes out, the left hand comes across, so the left foot comes in, then we switch, here we go for 3. We're going right, left, right, and left. And then one more time, right, and then keep some space on the left foot, so that and then breathing in and back. So now we're going to do cloud hands to the left, which we've done already. So we take the right hand down, left hand across, left foot in, left foot out, right hand comes across, right foot comes in. So now we do 3, going 1, to the left again, right foot comes in. Here's our last one, keeping some space between the feet if you can. And here we go, and then breathing in. So let's just do a couple of rounds of what we've done up to there, and then there's the movements that are left. It's called grasping the sparrow's tail or grasping the peacock's tail, depending on your interpretation of the translation. And then we just have one more cloud hands to the right, and that's the whole sequence. But let's just work on what we've got to now, because that's quite a lot. And you can always replay this, and on the next one we do next week, we'll just finish it off. And we're moving really fast here too, because often you would do this all over an 8-week course. And so I'm asking a lot of you, but as I said, you can replay it. Okay, so here we go. Let's just take a second to set ourselves up. So having our hands here, our knees are relaxed, our bodies is relaxed. Closing your eyes if you like. If it's not comfortable for you, don't. Okay, so shooting over to the left, to the right side, taking that foot out, noticing I'm making it up and down straight, and then bringing this foot over, coming over, bringing this over. My feet are really not in line, so I'm bringing them up, bringing the hands up, breathing in. So cloud hands to the left, which means the right hand comes down, the left hand comes across, the left foot comes in, left foot goes out, right hand moves around. Notice the gentle movement. Switching, bringing that, sorry, forgot to bring that foot in. Okay, now we go for 3. So going 1, 2, and then on this last one, try and keep some space between your feet. So when you bring that right foot in for the last movement, just have some space, and then just bring your hands up. And breathe in. And now we're going to work the shuttle. So we're just going to bring the right foot over, take kickstand, bring that left foot up, heel up, toe up, you're on your heel. This is here. Again, we're still facing forward, so as you put the foot down, you're swiveling, the hand is coming up to protect you. This is pushing out with a bent arm. That comes in, we're going back up. Shifting the weight over to the left, the right foot comes out. Then we just, as we put the foot down, we swivel, the hand comes up like this, the other hand comes up, and then we bring it in. Coming back to center, having some space between the feet. Breathing in. Now as we're doing the kick, so as we exhale, the left hand comes in front because we're going to the left first. They're not touching, they're apart. Shifting the weight over. Again, making sure you're not crunching in, which I was just doing. And then from here, kickstand the foot, and then swivel the whole body as you kick. Nose, hand, foot. Coming in, bringing the right foot in front, weight over to the left, kickstanding the foot, and then coming in. Come back in for a breath, feet are apart. We're going to do the double cloud hands. So cloud hands to the right, which means the left hand comes down, the right hand comes across up here, the right foot comes in, right foot goes out, the left hand comes across. and the left foot comes in. If I said right hand, it's the left hand, I'm sorry. And then we're going to switch over here, come across. Here we go for 1. Right hand across. Left hand across at the bottom coming in, the last one. Keep some space between your feet because we have to do this on the other way. Breathing in. So now we're doing cloud hands to the left. So we've already done this. So the right hand comes down. Left hand comes across, the left foot comes in, and then the left foot goes out, the right hand comes across, and now we go for 3, going left, right, that's 1. Left, notice the right hand's on the bottom, so the right foot moves in, and then the left hand comes on the bottom, right foot comes in, the last one, and we just keep some space between the feet, breathing in, and breathing out. So we'll do that one more time, and then we'll call that a day, but I think we've done a lot of stuff here today, and of course it's so great because you can just replay it, and we'll go again. So, Charlie Chaplin, taking a breath. Moving over towards the right. Actually, this is a nice thing to do though, just to get this sense of movement, is just to go back and forth like this so you know how far you can go so you don't fall over. Okay, so coming over, taking the left foot out, straightening the foot, moving over to the left side, coming over, checking your feet, mine are sort of okay there, breathing in. So we're doing cloud hands to the left, which means the right hand comes down, the left hand comes across, the left foot comes in, left foot goes out, the right hand goes around the bottom, so the right foot comes in. Here we go for 3. Left, right hand on the bottom, right foot. Left hand on the bottom, left foot. Right hand on the bottom, right foot. One more, keeping some space between your feet. I'm not doing the full rotation because I'm trying to make sure that I'm running this right, and then just whatever you can, bring your hands up, breathe in. So we're going to do working the shuttle, which means we move the weight over to the right foot, the left foot is up, the heel is up, the toes are up. As we put the foot down, we swivel, this comes up. Coming back, we don't do a breath, we just move the weight over, the foot comes up. Then as we put the foot down, we swivel, hand comes up, this goes in, that comes in. Now we're going to do that breath and do a kick, so we're going to breathe in, and as we exhale, we're going to take the left hand in front, shifting the weight to the right side, kickstanding the foot, getting ready to just kick. Coming back to the right side, right hand in front, swivel the whole body, and kick. Coming up, space in between the feet, breathing in. Now we're going to do the double cloud hands first. To the right, so the left hand comes down, the right hand comes across, right foot comes in, right foot goes out, left hand comes across the bottom, and then the left foot comes in. So here we go for 3. Right, left. Right, left. One more on this side. Right foot, keeping some space between your feet. Left foot, bringing them up, breathing in. Exhaling, now we're doing cloud hands to the left. So the right hand comes down, the left hand comes across, left foot goes out, right hand comes across, brings that foot in. Here we go for 3. I'm not going to say a word here. Last one, I lied. And coming in, breathing in, breathing out. Bringing the hands down, bringing the feet in, bringing the foot out, taking a fist on the right hand, left palm, Wasu. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and we'll work on this some more on next time. Thank you.